Something electric happened recently in the world of pop culture, something that has fans, tabloids, and social media in a frenzy. Imagine this. Justin Bieber, in a moment when the cameras were rolling but his guard was down, lets slip a raw confession about his feelings for Selena Gomez. Suddenly, the world is watching not just Justin, but also his wife, Hailey Bieber, as she grapples with the storm that's brewing. What did Justin really say? How did Hailey react behind the scenes? And what does this mean for one of pop culture's most talked about love triangles? Buckle up, because this is the inside story you won't want to miss. It was supposed to be just another casual live session. Justin Bieber, ever the charismatic star, was chatting about his music, life, and future plans. But then, as often happens when emotions are raw and memories resurface, Justin started reminiscing about his past. And that's when it happened. In response to a fan's question about how his past relationships shaped him, Justin paused. He smiled, looking off camera for a moment, as if lost in thought. And then, almost inaudibly, he said, some people you never really stop caring about. Selena, she'll always have a piece of my heart. The words hung in the air. There was a brief, almost imperceptible silence. But in the world of live feeds and screen recordings, nothing goes unnoticed. Within minutes, the internet exploded. Clips of the moment shot across social media platforms, with fans dissecting every word, every facial expression, searching for deeper meaning. To understand why Justin's slip was so seismic, you need to appreciate the history. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez weren't just a celebrity couple. They were an era. From their first public appearance together in 2011, the world was obsessed. Their relationship was passionate, tumultuous, and at times, painfully public. Breakups and reconciliations became their pattern. Songs were written, cryptic Instagram posts were shared, and fans were left guessing what was really happening behind closed doors. Even after their final split, the echoes of Jelena remained. Selena would later open up about the emotional toll the relationship took on her, while Justin, too, admitted to struggling with the fallout. When Justin rekindled his relationship with Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber, it felt like a fresh start. The couple's whirlwind engagement and intimate wedding marked a new chapter for Justin, a chapter built on stability, faith, and a desire for a different kind of love story. Hailey has often spoken about the challenges of living in the shadow of Jelena. She's admitted that comparisons are hard to avoid, especially with the internet's penchant for resurrecting old drama. Still, she's maintained a dignified silence, focusing on her marriage and supporting Justin through thick and thin. So, how did Hailey react to Justin's accidental confession? Sources close to the couple say that while she's used to rumors, this time was different. The admission wasn't from an anonymous source or an old interview. It was raw, real, and recent. Behind the scenes, Hailey reportedly confronted Justin. According to an insider, Hailey has always known that Selena was a big part of Justin's life, but hearing him say those words in front of millions was tough. She felt blindsided and hurt, like she was suddenly playing second fiddle in her own marriage. The source added, Hailey told Justin, "I'm your wife, Justin. I should be the one you're thinking about, not her." She needed reassurance that she's his present and future, not just someone filling the void left by Selena. For Justin, the situation is complicated. He's never hidden the fact that he and Selena shared something special. But he's also been clear that his relationship with Hailey is different, more mature, more stable, and built on mutual respect. Friends say Justin was devastated by how his words were interpreted. He loves Hailey more than anything, a close friend shared. He just got caught up in the moment. He didn't mean to hurt her or make her feel insecure. Justin's been working hard to prove to Hailey that she's the one he chose every single day. Predictably, the internet erupted into a frenzy of opinions. Jelena, fans rejoiced, convinced that Justin and Selena's love story was never truly over. Once a soulmate, always a soulmate. One tweet read, echoing the sentiment of thousands. On the other side, Jelena supporters rallied around Hailey, defending her right to be angry and demanding that Justin respect his marriage. The debate spilled over into fan forums, reaction videos, and even mainstream media. Headlines speculated about the future of Justin and Hailey's marriage, with some suggesting that the confession might be the beginning of the end. At the heart of this drama lies a fundamental question. Can you ever truly move on from your first love? For Justin and Selena, their relationship was formative. It shaped who they became as individuals. And as artists, for Hailey, the challenge has always been to carve out her own identity in a marriage haunted by the ghosts of the past. Relationship experts say that it's normal to have unresolved feelings, especially when a romance was as intense and public as Justin and Selena's. The key, they argue, is transparency and communication. It's not about erasing the past, says Dr. Linda Carter, a couples therapist. It's about acknowledging it, but also making a conscious choice to prioritize the present. Despite the drama, those close to Justin and Hailey believe that this moment could actually strengthen their marriage. They've been through so much together, a family friend shared. Every relationship has its ups and downs. What matters is how they handle as a team. In the days following the incident, Justin posted a heartfelt message on social media, addressing Hailey directly. "You are my person. Thank you for loving me. Even when I mess up, I'm grateful for you every single day." The post was met with an outpouring of support from fans, many of whom praised Justin for taking accountability and reaffirming his commitment. For her part, Hailey shared a quote about forgiveness and growth on her Instagram story, signaling her intention to move forward. Why are we so captivated by the love lives of celebrities like Justin, Selena, and Hailey? Perhaps it's because their stories feel both larger than life and deeply relatable. We see our own hopes, heartbreaks, and insecurities reflected in their struggles. Their public personas may be polished, but their emotions are as messy and complicated as anyone else's. In the end, Justin's accidental confession is a reminder that love is rarely simple. Our past shape us, sometimes in ways we can't predict. The true test of any relationship isn't the absence of old feelings, but the willingness to confront them honestly, and to choose each other again and again, no matter what. As the dust settles, one thing is clear. Justin Bieber's slip was more than just a headline. It was a window into complexities of love, loyalty, and the challenge of moving on from a story that millions watched unfold. For Justin and Hailey, the journey continues, imperfect, unpredictable, but undeniably real. And for the rest of us, we'll keep watching, hoping for happy endings, but recognizing that sometimes the most beautiful stories are the ones still being written.